Hello, John. What's up? How are you today? Did you know that we will have a contest for the best commercial poster of the year? And that poster will showcase our school. I noticed that you're very good at drawing. That's why I put you in charge of making our poster. Can you attend, John? Hello, sir. I would like to attend. However, I heard that they give additional points if you use new technologies. And I don't have those. I don't know how to use them. How can I compete? Don't worry, John. We just need to be more resourceful and creative. I know you can do it. Our terrific day, artists! Are you ready to step forward in the world of arts? What are we waiting for? Join me as we discover the fun-arted, artastic, and enthusiastic world of ARTS6. I am your teacher T, your art terrific teacher for the arts. Today, artists, we will help John in his upcoming contest. But John doesn't have any technological equipment and doesn't know how to use any of it. So, we will be more creative and resourceful in making his artwork. And before that, let's review first the different elements of arts in a game. Are you ready? I know you are. Now let's jump! Whoa! We are in a dance arcade. Teacher likes to dance. Whoa! Let's start our game. Teacher will dance a little and you will guess what kind of element is present in the actions that I am showing. I will give you 3 seconds to answer each item. Are you ready? Music, please! What element of art is present here? The correct answer is line. A line is a mark with greater length than width. What element of art is present here? The correct answer is shape. A shape is a closed line and can express length and width. What element of art is present here? The correct answer is form. A form is a 3-dimensional shape that expresses length, width, and depth. What element of art is present here? The correct answer is space. Space is the area between and around objects. What element of art is present here? The correct answer is color. Color is light reflected off of an object. What element of art is present here? The correct answer is texture. The texture is the surface quality that can be seen and felt. Great job, artists! Let's do the power clap. 1, 2, 3. Power, power. Did you ever wonder the importance of posters and logos in a business or an organization? Of course, they would like to use it for their products to be popular and to have an identity and be known. Those posters and logos were examples of a commercial art. What does commercial arts mean? Commercial arts is graphic art created specifically for commercial uses like advertising and illustrations in magazines or books. There are two ways on how to create a commercial art: the traditional art and the digital art. The traditional arts produced are with natural physical materials. Digital arts use technology to create art. It usually uses software to control some tools in making those arts. Here are some technologies that we can use in digital arts: monitor, scanner, or mouse. Today, we will use traditional arts because other people could afford the equipment needed but others cannot. And it is okay because art doesn't really focus on the equipments or the technologies. Being an artist, you need to use the available materials that are present in your home. If you have a paper and a pencil, then use it to form an artwork. Let's help John in making his commercial poster for their school. Are you now ready, John? Yes, sir. I am ready. Okay, first thing that we need to do is to prepare a plain canvas like a paper. Then, let's start to think, what are we going to draw? Do you have any ideas? What about the best practices we do in our school? Like making our school clean, practicing to be on time, attending the flag raising and retreat ceremonies, and giving respect to our teachers. That's a good idea, John! Now, you can do that. But first, you must have to consider the principles of arts. Do you know them all? Yes, sir! I still remember the principles of arts. We have balance, unity, movement, pattern, rhythm, emphasis, and contrast. We call it boom-prek. Wow! That's correct! Bomb-prek. B for balance, U for unity, M for movement, P for pattern, R for rhythm, E for emphasis, and C for contrast. Let's start with balance. Balance refers to the visual weight of the elements of the composition. It means that if you have a paper that is divided into two sides, you must have to fill in the both sides of that paper. Now, what are we going to put on the left and the right side of the paper? For the right side, I would like to put a building with the name of our school. For the left side, I would like to put the best practices that we have in our school. That's good! Let's do it then! Wow, John! That is a good artwork! I am excited for the final output. Thank you, Teacher T! Can you put some color in your artwork? Or do you want me to help you? I can do it, teacher. But can you guide me in putting the right color for each object? Of course, John. I will help you with that. Let's start. John, I think you need to add some space here. It gives your artwork a comfortable feeling. We call it unity. Unity means that all of the elements fit together comfortably. Your artwork must be harmonized in order to be united. Thank you, teacher. I will do that. I think, John, you need to put a lighter color because the other side is much darker. With that, we can differentiate both sides. We call it contrast. Contrast is the difference between elements of art in an artwork. Each element is made stronger or weaker in order to show the difference to one another. Okay, teacher. Thank you. Wow! What an artwork, John! It is an art-terrific work. Thank you, sir. I couldn't do it without your help. Now, John, can you explain to me what is the pattern, the rhythm, and the emphasis in that artwork? Okay, Teacher T. A pattern is the constant repetition of any elements of art through repetition and uniformity. Like this kids here. Besides the flagpole was an example of a pattern. A rhythm refers to the arrangement of shapes in a way that creates a basic beat. It is similar to the rhythm of music, but instead of notes and sounds, we use colors and shapes. Examples of rhythm are the flowers here and the fonts below. An emphasis is when the artist creates an area that is visually clear and commands the viewer's attention. Usually, it would be best to have an object you want to focus on in your artwork. An example of emphasis is the building with our name of our school. I personally make it bigger so that they can easily see that we are promoting our school. Very good, John! Can you give me a twister clap? Sure, Teacher T! 1, 2, 3. Twister, twister. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Twister, twister. 1, 2, 3. Artists, are you ready to play some games? I know you are. Let's play the game called Technalysis. Everyone should play. The game goes like this. I will give you a picture or a paint and we will analyze what is needed from the question. Don't worry because teacher will give you 4 choices to choose. Teacher T will also give 5 seconds for each item. Are you now ready? Let's start the game! Here is the first picture. What do you think is the problem in the picture? Is it letter A? The picture doesn't have a rhythm. B. The picture doesn't have balance. C. The picture doesn't have contrast. D. The picture doesn't have emphasis. Time is up! If your answer is letter B, the picture doesn't have balance, you are correct. Let's go to the second picture. What do you think is the problem in the picture? Is it letter A? The picture doesn't have a rhythm. B. The picture doesn't have balance. C. The picture doesn't have contrast. D. The picture doesn't have emphasis. Time is up! If your answer is letter C, the picture doesn't have contrast, you are correct. Number 3. Find a picture of commercial art. Where do you think it is? Time is up! If your answer is letter D, you are correct. Picture number 4. Here is a picture of Casey. Casey is an outstanding student. She likes drawing and painting. Because of the pandemic, Casey chose to do modular learning and learning by television. She knew that she needed to have new technologies that could be useful for digital arts. However, her family couldn't afford to buy one. What should Casey do to do the activities in digital arts? A. She can use her old paintbrush and clean paper in doing it. B. She will force her parents to buy a new smartphone for her. C. She shouldn't go to school because she doesn't have a smartphone. D. She needs to sell some products so that she can buy at least a smartphone. Time is up! If your answer is letter A, she can use her old paintbrush and clean paper in doing it, you are correct. Eunice had a smartphone and a computer set before the pandemic happened. Now that she will have an online class, she would like to buy a new smartphone for her digital art project. But her computer set is still proper. What is the best to do if you are Eunice? A. I will buy a new smartphone because it has excellent features. B. I will still buy a new smartphone and let my friend borrow it. C. I will use my old smartphone and put my money into my savings account. D. I will not buy a new smartphone, but I will buy a new album of my favorite K-pop group. Time is up! If your answer is letter C, I will use my old smartphone and put my money into my savings account, you are correct. Wow! Great job, artist! Keep up the good work. If you don't get a perfect score, it is okay. Let's improve next time. I know you can do it.
And the winner for the best commercial poster of the year is no other than John Mercedes from grade 6, section Rizal.
Thank you! Great! Thank you! John is a talented student like you. Everyone is an artist of his own way. We still need to practice our talents and be more motivated on building it up. In fact, John is an example that we don't need high and advanced technology in making an artwork. We need our imaginative mind and be more resourceful of what we have. Imagine, he just used his own creativity to win the event. Just like in our class, we believe that we need those new technologies to produce a wonderful art. But what if we couldn't afford to buy one? That would be the time that we are going to be more resourceful. You can use your old phones or even your tablets. you can still use your paper and pencil in making those artworks. Even if you're using the traditional arts or the digital arts, you still need to follow the basic elements and principles of arts. The lines, shapes, forms, colors, texture, and space were the elements of arts that we shouldn't forget to apply in our artwork. The bulk print, B for balance, U for unity, M for movement, P for pattern, R for rhythm, E for emphasis, and C for contrast were the principles of arts that we should put in our artwork. You should also remember that if you would like your products to be popular or for your organization to have an identity or to be known, you can use commercial arts. It is an effective way of advertising your business or organization. Artists, we need to practice more. That's why I'm giving you an additional activity that you can do after our lesson. You can do it with or without the use of new technologies. Your activity is to make a commercial poster of your favorite toy. Make it more creative and art-terrific. After doing the artwork, you can send it to our official Facebook page, Art-Terrific Artist. The most creative artwork will be presented in the next episodes of our lessons. Our Fan-Artic lessons has ended, but our learnings should not stop. This is your Fan-Artic, Art-Terrific, and enthusiastic teacher for the arts, Teacher T. In case you missed our episodes, you can always visit our DepEd TV official YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button to notify you for our new uploads. And you're watching DepEd TV, where learning should be imaginative and creative. See you soon, artists! Goodbye, goodbye. Teacher T will say goodbye. Goodbye!